Judges 9. Abimelech's ruthless reign. Abimelech, son of Jerubbaal, by a concubine in Shechem, rose with ambition. He spoke to his mother's kin, "Which is better, that 70 sons rule you, or one? Remember, I am your bone and flesh." Persuaded, the men of Shechem gave him 70 pieces of silver from the temple of Baal-berith. With this he hired worthless men, and they followed him. He went to Ophrah and slew his 70 brothers upon one stone, save Jotham the youngest, who escaped. The men of Shechem then crowned Abimelech king by the oak of the pillar in Shechem. When Jotham heard, he stood on Mount Gerizim and lifted his voice with a parable. The trees sought a king. They asked the olive, but it refused. They asked the fig and the vine, but they would not leave their fruit. Then the bramble said, "Come under my shadow, but if not, let fire go forth and consume the cedars." He cried, "If you have acted justly, rejoice in Abimelech. But if not, let fire come from him to devour you, and from you to consume him." Then Jotham fled. Abimelech ruled Israel 3 years. But God sent an evil spirit between him and the men of Shechem, that their treachery might return upon them. They dealt deceitfully, lying in wait on the highways. Gaal, son of Ebed, came and stirred rebellion. "Who is Abimelech, that we should serve him? Is not Shechem of Hamor our father?" Zebul, the city's ruler under Abimelech, warned him secretly. Abimelech rose by night with his men, lying in ambush. At dawn Gaal mocked, but Zebul said, "Where now is your mouth? Go out and fight." Gaal went forth, but Abimelech drove him back. Zebul expelled him and his brethren from Shechem. The next day the people went into the fields. Abimelech ambushed them, divided his men into companies, and slew the people. He razed the city, sowed it with salt, and burned 1,000 men and women who had taken refuge in the tower of Shechem. Then he marched to Thebez, took the city, and pressed toward its strong tower. As he drew near to burn it, a woman cast a millstone that struck his skull. Mortally wounded, he cried to his armor-bearer, "Slay me, that men say not, a woman slew him." The young man thrust him through, and he died. Thus God repaid Abimelech for his brother's blood, and upon the men of Shechem he brought their own wickedness.